Well, the Torah is eternal, every moment of every day. All you need is open up the Torah portion and see what it says. It's God's everlasting guide. By its mitzvahs we abide, brightening our lives and showing us the proper way.
Welcome to your local college Sukkot Rocket. Please follow these instructions in blessing the four kinds. Take the lulav in your right hand and its robe in your left. Please do not smoke the lulav. I repeat, please do not smoke the lulav.
So if you're living with the times, making sure your daily life's divine, yeah, you gotta watch Rabbi Benny's Torah videos today. Welcome to the Kabbalah Jewish Center's video blog with the holidays of Sukkot and Simchat Torah. Did you know that Sukkot and Simchat Torah are of the absolute happiest holidays in the Jewish calendar? Or maybe it's just that coming right after Yom Kippur, anything is joyful? No, it's genuinely a happy and exciting holiday, filled with dancing and joy, lulav shaking. Now why does that sound bad?
I don't think this is kosher anymore.
But seriously, the Talmud tells us that whoever didn't see the joy of the water drawing on Sukkot in Jerusalem of old never saw joy in his life. You see, while the entire year they would pour wine libations on top of the offerings in the Holy Temple in Jerusalem, on this festival of Sukkot, they also poured water, which is what gave them so much reason to be so ridiculously happy. Hey, wouldn't it be awesome if moms everywhere would break out in bouts of joyous celebration every time we'd spill water too? You know, Benny, you're just a clumsy little schlemiel.
No, Ma, it was water that spilled.
Oh, you little boy, you nachas. You make me so happy.
Don't you just love Judaism?
We're also approaching the final day of Sukkot, called Simchat Torah. It's the day when we finally conclude the Torah.
It's over? Oh, great. I can't get up now.
And we immediately begin it from the beginning again.
I just remembered. I haven't gone to an appointment.
Because of this momentous day, Jewish people everywhere take the Torahs out of the ark and they dance around in the synagogue. Okay, all right. Let's ask questions. First of all, are these honestly the reasons that we're so happy during this holiday? Are you telling me that just because some 2,000 years ago, Jewish people would pour water over their sacrifices, we go wild with joy all throughout Sukkot? Is that really a reason to be so happy? Like, who's more nuts? Them for spilling water and dancing, or us for perpetuating this happiness every year? And what about the whole dancing business on Simchat Torah? We're just finishing the weekly reading of the most profound and deeply intellectual best-selling book of all time. Shouldn't a deep scholarly lecture be the ideal celebration for it? You know, you'd think that Judaism would encourage But no! We don't even open the Torah during the ceremony. Instead, we hold it in its cover and dance. Come on! Unless perhaps the Torah is actually teaching us a lesson in true happiness. You see, all year they poured wine on the temple's altar, but on Sukkot they added water. Water and wine may both be liquids, but they're so different from each other, both physically and spiritually. Wine is considered a rich drink, royal in color and enjoyable to the palate. Wine is consumed when you're calm, relaxed, and content, desiring to fully experience the flavors of life around you.
Whoa. That sounds smart.
In our own divine service, wine represents that enjoyable, feel-good service that we're so willingly ready to offer God, so long as we benefit and feel fuzzy from it. Water, on the other hand, is colorless, tasteless, and just very blah. Blah. In our divine service, water represents absolute dedication to what God asks of us, even when the personal enjoyment and fuzziness is absent. And this is the message of joy that was celebrated in temple times and throughout all subsequent generations until this day. The Torah is teaching that reaching true joy can only be achieved when we experience the spiritual waters of life. When we leave our comfort zones and selfish attitudes, doing the right thing for no other reason than it being the right thing to do, irrelevant of the perks and the benefits to us, then we can really experience joy and happiness. Pouring wine, finding enjoyment and pleasure in serving God is important, no doubt. In fact, it's the service that was done all year round. But to experience true happiness, as well as beginning a brand new divine service following the new slate that was given on Yom Kippur, we must tap into our deeper connection with God that goes way beyond our selfishly derived pleasures. On Simchat Torah, as we celebrate such a milestone with the Torah, we don't delve into scholarly depths, finding enjoyment in the intellectual stimulation that it can provide. That's all wine for us. Why not? I love wine, and you always... Hey! Would you stop whining? Instead, we take hold of a Torah in one hand, grab hold of a fellow Jew in the other, and we let our feet do the dancing. It's in the simple, plain, colorless dedication that we're able to find true unity, true equality, and true happiness. And don't forget, when the feet lift up off the ground, the entire body rises upward too, even the head. Chag Sameach, and may your holiday be filled with dancing, harmony, and true happiness.